Between July 30th and 31st, 2026, up to 60,000 people crossed from Morocco into a tiny pocket of Spanish territory. It took only a matter of hours. Geographically, Ceuta, along with Melilla, forms the European Union's only shared land border with the African continent. But stepping foot in Ceuta does not give you an automatic ticket to mainland Spain or the rest of Europe's open borders Schengen area. Movement onward is heavily restricted. The massive influx didn't happen entirely without warning. In the week leading up to the surge, about 1,500 people had already crossed the border, pushing local aid and reception systems to their absolute limits. You have an isolated European enclave directly attached to North Africa, already straining to handle a steady flow of arrivals. A massive breach was a matter of when, not if. On July 30th, the situation escalated. Thousands of people gathered near the Moroccan town of Fnidek and pressed directly toward the border. People moved across any route they could find. Groups swam through shallow coastal waters to get around the Tarahal breakwater, climbed over border barricades, and pressed through land approaches simultaneously. Spain responded aggressively. The government immediately deployed military units and sent extra Guardia Civil officers to reinforce the barrier. The numbers were simply too high. Ceuta's reception centers failed almost instantly, leaving tens of thousands of arrivals stranded in parks and public spaces overnight without basic shelter. Steel fences and patrol units offer a formidable barrier, but are quickly overrun when tens of thousands move as a single synchronized wave. The physical toll of that wave was devastating. By August 2nd, Spanish authorities confirmed at least 72 people had died, either drowning in the coastal crossing or caught in crushes near the barricades. The drive to make such a dangerous journey stems from deep systemic pressures. High youth unemployment and severe economic hardship have left many young Moroccans desperate for a way to secure a living. This graphic shows two colliding forces: rising youth unemployment in Morocco and the rapid spread of false rumors through messaging apps. A viral post wrongly claimed a recent Spanish court ruling prevented authorities from returning anyone arriving by sea. Professional smuggling networks actively exploited that misunderstanding, using the illusion of an open door to coordinate the crowds and trigger the search. The reality on the beach was entirely different from the online rumors. With onward travel to mainland Europe blocked, the arrivals faced immediate overcrowding and shortages. Within 48 hours, roughly 48,300 people voluntarily turned around and walked back to Morocco. Systemic poverty created the underlying tension, but digital misinformation acted as the spark, turning economic despair into a sudden, deadly crisis. By August 3rd, the massive waves of crossings had stopped. Shops reopened and daily life in Ceuta began to resume, though the city remained heavily patrolled and highly tense. And the political effects quickly radiated outward. Seeing the breach, France immediately increased its own border checks, while Italy temporarily tightened its travel arrangements, threatening the normal flow of the open border Schengen zone. The panic reached Brussels. Within days, a coalition of 22 European Union member states demanded a stronger, highly coordinated crackdown on Europe's external borders. Inside Spain, Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez caught fire from all sides. The far right attacked his government for losing control of national security, while human rights advocates criticized the harsh treatment of desperate migrants. Ceuta serves as a clear warning. Governments can build higher fences and deploy more troops, but as long as severe economic desperation and viral rumors are left unchecked, Europe's borders will remain highly susceptible to sudden humanitarian disasters.